Hello there, friends. Glad you could make it. Here, I got you a drink. Mine is definitely not just vodka.
For this year's Inktober prompts, so far I've used fountain dip pens, Pentel brush pens, and even just pretended the ink was watercolor and used a brush.
It's easy to feel that for Inktober we need fancy tools to participate, and that's just nonsense. So today, I'm here to tell you the virtues of using a ballpoint pen. Yes, I know you visited me. No, I didn't see how bad it was outside. Just let me rant a little, okay? I'll keep it to 3 points. Yes, that's how I do it. 3.
Ballpoint pens are free! Let's just dig out a sort of free ballpoint pen from my home drawer of abandoned office stuff. And this one will work. A plain old Bic ballpoint. Though it does have that fancy Ultra on the side, but I'm guessing, yeah, it's just a regular ballpoint pen. And where there's a drawer, there's probably an old ballpoint pen searching for meaning. So if you have a house of drawers, there's probably a pen like this in one of them too. Ballpoint pens are simple. This one was actually really hard to come up with because the main draw of ballpoint pens to me is their freedom, freeness, freeability. Yeah, but there's always one around when I'm trying to find something else. Like how I imagine kittens on the street where other people live, where they're always finding stray kittens, posting pictures about them. But all we have is spiders. We got a lot of spiders. Fancy pens don't travel well in a pocket. They break open, they leak. If nothing else, they tend to splatter everywhere when I open one. And if I run out of ink, it's not going to be easy to replace until I get home. I mean, maybe the higher price range, fancier pens can do better for travel, but for the most part, other pens are not as grab and go and sit on, forget, in the wash, and find they are still usable. So I'll chalk that up as a win for ballpoints. They are simply grab and go. There's no dipping or refilling, there's no brushes or line width. It's just you and a basic line and some paper. So there's less decisions to make and less choices to keep you from letting Shiloh down. Easy to use means quick to use, so that's why I'm going to use Ballpoint to catch up on all the Inktober drawings I missed while trying to write this video. To continue the office supplies theme, I'm doing these drawings on plain, lightly tinted, pre-cut adhesive paper that's also easy to find in your drawer. Sticky notes. Inktober does not need to be fancy to look cool, and neither does art in general. Ballpoints meet the programmer's model. Keep it simple, silly. Ballpoints are versatile. This I didn't realize until I started drawing for the video. You can layer and change line width with these. You can even put down light sketchy lines with a gentle hand and build up layers, or put down solid lines with more pressure. I assumed there'd only be one width easily available when using a ballpoint pen, but there's actually a variety of line widths from pressure. It let me sketch out some of these initial lines lightly after putting in a pencil sketch, and then go back in and start to fill them. And yeah, you can layer easily too. Look at all those layers. I did not expect that to be so satisfying. And unlike the fountain pens and nib pens I was using, this ink isn't going through the paper. Even though these sticky notes are thin, the ballpoint ink is made with an oil base, and for some reason it's just not liquidy enough, or it's just thick enough that it's staying on top because it's so thin. You don't need a whole lot of ink in order to get coverage. So that's also a huge bonus, and it's enough of a bonus that I'm sort of considering changing to ballpoints just for my everyday sketching. That's a problem I have with my regular sketchbooks. All the ink that I use seems to go straight through the paper, unless it's very thick paper from like a custom sketchbook I'd put together or something, and then you feel bad using it as a sketchbook because the paper's so nice. And it's like, do I really want to use this as a sketchbook? And then, yeah, it gets complicated. So, I mean, maybe the solution I've been looking for all along with my whole drawers of drawing pens is just a ballpoint pen. Water and alcohol inks slip right into and through the paper, but it looks like this thin oil-based ink, not so much.
So here, take a pen and some notes. Take some sticky notes. You know what? Just take the whole thing. We love you and you're worth it. So go draw something today. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more art silliness. And hit that like button if you made it all the way to the end. And thank you for being here. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.